Hi, this is Randall's Log, video 20, and I'm Randall Armstrong. Today's date is Friday, January 20th, 2017. Thank you for watching. How did today go? Well, went to sleep late. After last night's video, I actually stayed up and decided to watch Voltron. Voltron Season 2 was dropped this morning on Netflix, and very excited, very happy to watch it. I managed to watch 1.5 episodes before falling asleep because I was really tired. Woke up. I know I had a pretty crazy dream, but now I don't remember it. Anyways, woke up. I usually keep my iPod and my phone next to me on the bed. So one of the first things I usually do is to kind of wake up a little bit. I'll go on Facebook and scroll and look at all the posts and see what was going on. And of course, I knew, but at the same time, didn't really think it wasn't on my mind. But of course, today was a big day. This was the inauguration of the new president of the United States, the 45th president, which was, or is, Donald Trump. And of course, people of the internet, they don't disappoint. For me personally, I think the best thing that I saw during the inauguration, I saw clips. I didn't watch the whole thing. The best thing I saw was George W. Bush putting on a poncho. You have to see it. It's just funny. It's ridiculous. It looked like he was struggling to put it on or didn't know how to put on a poncho. I could totally see Saturday Night Live making jokes about that. Crossing fingers, maybe they will. Maybe Will Ferrell will make a quick cameo as George W. putting on a poncho. But no, all jokes aside, I know people have mixed feelings about Donald Trump and the president, and there's all this fear and worry. People have this automatic assumption that everything's just going to fall apart, or things are just going to be bad. I disagree. I personally think that Trump will probably be only in office for 4 years, and then people will really get motivated to pick somebody else for president. Obviously, depending on how well he does in the next 4 years, we'll see. I mean, at this point, I don't think the Republicans are going to have somebody else that they're going to want to take over instead of Donald Trump. So he'll run, and then whoever the Democratic nominee is. For the love of God, my advice to the Democrats is do not choose Hillary Clinton. Her time is done. I don't want to see that woman ever run for president ever again. I just want her to enjoy the rest of her life and just disappear into mediocrity. That's all I want. I still think it's, people who are upset that Donald Trump is president, I think the blame is totally on the Democratic Party. They screwed over Bernie Sanders. It should have been Bernie running. They screwed him over thinking, no, we'll get Hillary in there. Donald gets in there, and then they think, oh, this is a guaranteed win. We'll win for sure. And nope. They totally underestimated how many people do not like Hillary Clinton or trust Hillary Clinton. They don't trust her. So that's all I have to say for politics. This was a big day and a big moment, and there's a lot of people that have mixed feelings about it. I'm personally not scared. I'm personally not worried. I watched a video. I hadn't seen it in a while. Comedian Bill Burr talks about it, and he had the best comments. He's like, when President Obama got elected, did he get you a sandwich? Did you talk to him? Did you hang out with him? No, you went on with your lives. He's like, and he makes perfect sense. Donald Trump is not going to personally enter into our lives. I know of certain communities they're worried about discrimination, but you know what? The great thing about today's time is that we have many different medias, social media. We still have television. We have reporters. People aren't afraid to stand up for what they believe in and get the word out. And with enough media coverage and attention, everybody starts to see when people are being mistreated, and being mishandled. And if it ever crosses the line in an extreme point of view, I truly believe that many people will rally together and fight to fix those wrongs. So that's part of the reason why I'm not too afraid, because people just assume the worst. They think that oh, this is going to be a power struggle or power change, and it's worst case scenario. Even if there's an attempt, there will be people to fight. There will be people to stand up. So that's it. Moving past that, what did I end up mostly doing for the day? I mostly just ended up. I went back to watching Voltron. I made it up to episode 6. I started to feel myself drift again. I maybe took like a power nap, like 10 minutes or something like that. I think, I'm not sure. I wasn't keeping track. And then I decided. To play video games. Doing a little research. Because I still have a bunch of Xbox 360 games. Not a bunch, like 20 or 30. Yeah, maybe more like 30. And I was looking to see which ones were backwards compatible that I could play on the Xbox One. And so I found a few of them. I've been on this Ghostbusters kick for some reason lately, and I never finished playing the game. I had only started it, and I don't. I'm pretty sure, because I played it today, and I'm pretty sure that where I ended off on the game is the farthest I've ever gone in that game that I recall. So that's cool. I feel like I did something. I accomplished something. I did better than my past self playing the Ghostbusters game. I got further into the game. I did that. Downloaded the Namco Museum game, so I tried that out because I haven't played it in a while. But it's got like Galaga and Miss Pac-Man and I forgot a couple other games. I didn't play those other games, just Galaga and Miss Pac-Man, which I struggled on those. But the more you play, the better you get. And so I did that, and I tried to do a Twitch video today, and it wasn't working for. My theory is the 360 games playing on the Xbox One, trying to upload through Twitch and play. Twitch isn't reading it. There was an error code. I went on Twitch's Twitter, imagine, and I did a tweet. Imagine trying to say all that. Twitch's Twitter, sent a tweet, and for their customer service, for if there's any questions or you need any help on anything. So I sent them a tweet. I haven't gotten a response back from them yet. So hopefully they come back and they respond and let me know, like, hey, let's see what we can do. But my gut feeling tells me that any backwards compatible 360 game on the Xbox One won't be playable or be able to work through the Twitch's setup on the Xbox One, because I started to play. I tried to load the Ghostbusters game and do the Twitch, the broadcast, and it just would not load. It kept getting an error. So I took the Ghostbusters game out, put in the Titanfall game, and the broadcast popped up. Like, no problem, no issues. So that's my theory. So I played a good amount of Ghostbusters tonight, and then I took a break from that. Actually, before I even played the Ghostbusters game, I went and got McDonald's for dinner tonight. Reason I got McDonald's was because I watched the trailer for the movie The Founder, which is or The Founders. I think it's The Founder or Founders. I can't remember if it's plural or not. It's a new Michael Keaton movie, and it's based on the beginning of McDonald's, like how McDonald's first started. It looks really good. Looks really intriguing. And but in one of the clips or one of the scenes, you see one of the McDonald's brothers, one of the owners, explaining how they're making the hamburgers. So all I was thinking was McDonald's hamburgers. So that's what I ended up getting today, courtesy of my mom, because she was like, you're going to McDonald's, so give me a burger too, and she, of course, bought dinner for me, so that was good. But yeah, so went to McDonald's, came back. I always like to watch television, eat, so I decided to put on the latest episode of Big Bang Theory. Still good. The show's still good in my opinion. I very much enjoy it. I love it. The chemistry between everybody. They ended up doing a relationship agreement between Leonard and Penny. Spoiler alert, sorry. Um, for any of you that are watching this that haven't watched the latest Big Bang Theory, but it's a sitcom too, so I mean, I don't know if stuff like that really ruins or spoils the episode or series for people. I suppose it depends on the person. But Kaylee Cuoco still looks good, man. I'd go out with her. But yeah, so I did that, and then I started to play the Ghostbusters. I tried to do Twitch, that didn't work out. And then I feel like I've been in this like video game kick lately. I used to play video games a lot more back then, and then these past 3 to 5 years, I kind of just cut down on playing. Like television is what took up so much of my time. A combination of working a full-time job and television. When you work full-time and then your other hobby is watching 10 to 20 different TV shows, you kind of just don't have the time. Tired from work, come home from work, watch the new episodes, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, just over and over and over again. And of course, on certain days and free time that I had, I would go and hang out with friends and, do something, like get out and do something instead of just work and television. Trying to change that up. I don't want video games to take up too much of my time because I'd like to continue to be progressive and learn and make new skills. Oh, before I forget, so I mentioned in the last post that I got a job. Like a dummy, I brought in my name tag and I didn't even show it in the video. So there it is right there. My name tag. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try and get some new shoes for the job and maybe a couple new polo shirts. I think the 2 dress pants that I have now should be fine. And then go over some of the information for the job and just get back into the habit of working and engaging and talking with people and helping people get back into that. I've been kind of a hermit these past few months, just spending a lot of time at home, talking to the occasional friends here and there, going on Facebook, not really getting out and not doing a whole lot. So I need to get used to talking to strangers. I need to get used to, someone comes in, hi, welcome to so-and-so, my name is, how can I help you, and then of course learning all the new information for the job so I can provide the correct information and assist and help the people. So do that. Oh, the new game, let me go ahead and end it off with this. The new game I decided to download was the Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle. It's the downloadable game, which is in the style of like the 2D, like walking up and down. It's almost like a classic arcade style, like it's like the Ninja Turtles arcade game, but with Power Rangers, which is awesome. A few downfalls with that game. You cannot, like, if you die, you can't switch out the character for a different character. You just keep playing as the same character over and over again, which sucks too because I think Tommy, the Green Ranger, ends up joining the team midway through the game, or almost midway through the game, and or 1/3 through the game, and I was thinking like, oh cool, now that he's part of the team, maybe I can switch out, because I hadn't died yet, like the game is fairly simple enough that you just keep at it, and get the health that you can kind of fly through this without easily dying. The cool thing about the game is that the more power coins that you get, the more you can unlock special combos and moves, kind of like upgrade and get stronger, get better. And yeah, the game's fun. The game's fun. The Megazord, the way they have it set up, you don't quite control the Megazord. Um, you just hit a couple buttons so the Megazord can counter block and punch and all this other stuff. So which is fine because the real essence of the game is playing as the Power Ranger and going through and fighting the putties and all the henchmen, all the different creatures and monsters. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game. I'm very nostalgic when it comes to. I very much love the nostalgia of Power Rangers. I remember when Power Rangers first came out. I was in middle school, and before Power Rangers, I had lived overseas, so I had seen sort of like the Super Sentai type series. Never knew that they were referred to or called Super Sentai until I don't know a few years ago. I was just always under the impression like Power Rangers. That's what they were. Um, but yeah, the game's really cool. I enjoy it. Um, I'm now contemplating about getting a second controller so that way if you're watching Marco, when Marco comes over, we both like you're allowed to like play up to 4 players. I don't, I can't remember the last time I've had 4 people, so like 3 friends of mine here all at once with me to play video games. It's been a long time. I usually go over to other people's house and play games there. But yeah, I figure I should get a second controller so both me and Marco will have something fun to do when he comes over here and hangs out with me, and it isn't always like him coming over here and helping me do something. So yeah, we'll see. It just sucks because controllers are like $60. I'm still trying, even though I now officially have a job. Like I've already got that that feeling of wanting to just start buying stuff. And it's like I have to get out of that because that's a very bad habit. It's important to save money. It's important to just to work, save money, have enough money for emergencies. You know, because I'm getting older. Many of my friends are getting older, and we can't just keep relying on other people and our parents to take care of us. We need to function as real adults in this rough society, economic society that we're growing up in, that we're living in. So, gotta get smarter with money. So, I've got big plans. Um, I just have to be. I just have to be focused. To be focused, and I have to be disciplined. That's the word, disciplined. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'm tired. I'm gonna get going, go to sleep. Lots to do tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. Thank you. Good night. Thanks for watching.